Hey guys, welcome back to the Hez Project. I'm John Laza, and I'm here to talk about episode 6 of Superman and Lois. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I posted a video about a week or two ago talking about the first 5 episodes of Superman and Lois, so if you're not caught up with the show, go watch that video. I don't spoil too much, but I do get a little bit into the nitty-gritty. Here, we're talking about spoilers for episode 6, so get out. As I addressed in the video talking about the first 5 episodes, I'm not very keen on what they're going to be doing with Lois and her side of everything, because, you know, it's Superman and Lois, so you gotta divide time between the two. You gotta give some spotlight to her. I feel like naming the show after her, Superman and Lois, puts pressure to have her side deliver, and it really doesn't. There's not a whole lot of tidbits with her and her storyline that are very compelling in my opinion. Some people might like it or love it. I'm just not on board with it as of yet. I like everything that they're doing with Tyler Hoechlin as Clark Kent and Superman. I want to see more of this character. I kind of wish we had a property where he started off on his own, and then he started dating Lois, then they got together, and then they had kids. That'd be a cool, like, transition to see. We're already, like, living in the world of this Superman, this Clark Kent, but he's grown up now, and I want to go back a little bit. With the exception of the Christopher Reeve films and Man of Steel, we haven't really gotten a lot of modern day Superman in his prime, you know, fighting the bad guys while chasing after Lois, you know, wanting to get the girl, and well before he gets kids and all that, but it's fine, I guess. Anyways, going back to the episode, I actually really enjoyed it. I liked seeing Jonathan and Jordan interact with their high school peers, and now they're part of the football team, but Clark is very skeptical about having Jordan play because Jordan has powers now. Clark, having grown up with powers, understands his son more than anyone in the world, so I really like that dynamic between the two. He's trying to help Jordan out, and Jordan and Jonathan in this episode are kind of annoying. I like them in the show overall, but in this episode they kind of do this thing where it's like they know something is wrong. They know, Jordan knows at least, Jordan knows that playing football can be dangerous because his powers, he can't control them. And in this episode, he's getting reactions, so to speak. Anytime a bell or a ringer on your phone would go off, he'd get like this insane headache and his eyes would start to glow red, like his powers are about to be unstable. And he still wants to play football. Like, he knows his dad won't let him play football if he finds out about the headaches, but he still wants to play because they're going up against Metropolis, they're old school, and they get to go up against the bullies that used to terrorize them back in the day. So Jonathan and especially Jordan are both just acting like kids in here. They're very immature. They don't understand the gravity and the responsibility behind Jordan's powers. And that's kind of annoying. They just need to grow up. They need to take responsibility for what they're capable of, or at least what Jordan's capable of. I still think Jonathan's going to get powers at some point. He has to, right? I mean, you're both children of Superman. You're going to get powers, both of you. I'm putting in a prediction right now. I'm saying that Jonathan is going to get powers by the end of the season, the season finale. Let me know down below. What do you think? Is he going to get his powers? I think he will be. I mean, come on, it's a CW show. The same people behind this show made everyone in Arrow and Flash have an alter ego, so it's bound to happen. Now, if you make Lois have powers or something like that, that's where I draw the line, because that's gonna be pure lunacy. In this episode, the Lex Luthor that we were introduced to in the first 5 episodes, he's kind of undercover, he's working with Lois, because in this alternate reality, we find out this in the 5th or 4th episode, there's an alternate reality where this Lex Luthor is from, and he's married to Lois Lane. And there's an evil Superman. That's crazy. I didn't expect the show to immediately introduce those kind of themes and those kind of story plots, but it did. It just said here, episode 4 or 5, here you go. Evil black suit Superman. We're gonna Zack Snyder this bitch. The CGI and the visual effects in this show are still pretty decent. They're not as mind-blowing as a movie would be, but in terms of like the Flash and Supergirl, from what I remember, those weren't very good, in my opinion. They do a nice job using the CGI very sparingly in this show, especially in the first 6 episodes. You have the action scenes that utilize special effects and CGI all take place in dark lit scenes, so it's much easier to hide and mask any flaws that might be there. So it very well be crap, but they do a good job hiding it and masking and making it look authentic and natural. One of Jordan and Jonathan's friends gains powers, and not exactly sure how that happened. I kind of missed it, but he runs real fast. He's like the Flash apparently, but he burns through all of his shoes, which is kind of funny. And he kind of like, his body phases, like you can see multiple arms shaking. It looks weird. It looks kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know where they're going to go with that. Is he going to be like a speedster or something? I don't know. I wonder how the show's going to handle other characters outside of Superman. Are they going to bring in like a Batman or something? I don't know. Is this still even connected to the other shows? I heard that it was kind of a soft reboot from Superman, Tyler Hoechlin's Superman from Supergirl. He's not exactly the same person. So I don't know. It's very weird. Maybe they're going to reboot the universe in a different universe with this show. I'm down for that because it just seems like it's a bit of a mess over there with all the other shows. I fell out very early, like season 4 Arrow, season 2 Flash. I didn't finish those, and it looks like it just went balls to the walls after that. So I'd be completely lost trying to jump back into those shows. Overall, I think this was a decent episode. I'm very skeptical to see on how the rest of the season goes because this is going to be 9 more episodes, 15 altogether. And from what I remember with Arrow and Flash, it is moving a little bit faster than those shows would, because those kind of felt like something would happen in the first premiere episodes of the season, the mid-season finale, and then the season finale. Like, it felt like there was 3 points in the season where things would actually happen, and then filler. That's what it felt like to me. But with this first season of Superman and Lois, it feels like each episode is just building upon the last and introducing new, exciting things that we don't know the full context of yet, but we'll get to later on down the line. And I'm excited for it. I'm actually excited for a DC CW show, surprisingly. Like, I never thought I'd say that in this time. I thought I was done with that kind of stuff. But it really, honestly, the writing in this show and the cinematography really do appeal to me more than the other shows used to. So, yeah, I will stick around for the show for a little bit, and if it gets more exciting, I will definitely continue my coverage on this show episode by episode. Let me know down below, have you gotten a chance to check out Superman and Lois? It's pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. So if you were a fan of Arrow or Flash, Supergirl, any of those shows, you might like this just a little bit more. I personally like it. It's not getting too out of hand with the superhero stuff. It's steadily paced. But then again, so was Arrow and Flash in the first seasons. Who knows what might happen in the show? Lois might get powers and become Superwoman. I don't know. I don't want to see that. But leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and be sure to stick around, guys, because I'm going to be covering episode 4 of The Bad Batch tomorrow, as well as the Conjuring films. I'm going to be doing Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 in the lead up for The Devil Made Me Do It. Not going to review Annabelle movies and The Nun. They just... that's just too much. Ugh. As always, you might want to stick around, guys, because there's a bunch of content coming to the channel, and there's always more to come.